Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. I'm your boy Stevie Ray. And y'all know at least once a month we get together and do a show called Three the Hard Way. Now you guys know Three the Hard Way consists of myself, Chris Dilworth, and then Furfler. But I've been having some problems with my computer tonight. That's why I'm coming on late. Hopefully the boys will be here. I'm not 100% sure. But man, my computer and my StreamYard has been giving me hell. What's up, Cron? For the last week. So that's why I'm coming on late tonight, because I've been messing with it for about 45 minutes. But hopefully everything is good to go. And a late show is better than no show, as far as I'm concerned. So let's hope the enforcer shows up, and let's hope Chris Dilworth shows up so we can have a good show. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Y'all know I'm riding high. I'm riding high. Did y'all see my Steelers last night? Y'all see my Steelers? I'm looking for Big Dale. Gron said, Gron, Gron, I ain't even get the words out of my mouth yet, man. I ain't even get the words out, man. I don't think Dale want to show his face. What's up, Marco? I don't think Dale want to show his face. I think guys are looking at the Titans and saying, with the other teams and saying, when they see them on the schedule, hey, that's a win. And they wonder why the Steelers didn't want to keep Mason Rudolph. Y'all kidding me, bro? Let's bring it down. Three the hard way. Y'all know how we do it. Yeah. So if the boys make it, man, we'll bring up Three the hard way, because I got a few things, wrestling topics that I want to go over with those guys. What's up, Lewis? So I want to go over with those guys. So hopefully everything is in the works. Who is that? Maurice and Antonio. Said my mic was muted, but I didn't touch my computer. So the thing must have muted itself. Man, my system that I use to do my podcast, man, it's been tripping, bro. It's been tripping. And that's why I'm saying Chris. Now Chris just texted me and told me he got the link. I don't know if he got it late or whatever, because I sent it about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago. So hopefully they'll be here. Okay, Marco. Did I go out for a second, Marco? Lewis saying microphone. Yeah, it just said mute, and I never touched the computer. I can mute myself, but I got to go to my microphone, got to scroll over, hit the button, but I didn't do that. Man, shit tripping. Y'all know I pay for this. Y'all know I pay for this system, man. I'm hitting people back and telling them, hey, y'all better check this shit out. I don't need the heat, baby. But anyway, Marco said, yep, for several seconds. That's weird, Marco. But I appreciate you keeping me up on that, because it popped up on my screen. Hopefully it won't do it again, guys. It is what it is, man. That's the trials and tribulations that you go through when you do a live show. And y'all know I don't like to do tape shows unless I'm out of town or something like that. I really don't like to do tape shows. I like to do live shows so I can talk to you guys. You know, if I did tape shows, I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys other than the messages that you sent in and then I got to respond and all that kind of stuff. No, man, I'd rather talk to you guys while I'm looking at you so I can get in your ass when you mess up and when you say stuff you don't supposed to. Yeah, and I can respond immediately. Yeah, well, I'm looking at your faces. I'm looking at Cron right now with that cap on his head. Yeah, I'm looking at Marco, got his face so close to the cap. See, those are the pictures I want to look at. I want to know who I'm talking to. Yes, that's how I like to do it. And even the guys out there that's watching right now on Facebook, you know, I got the Facebook running on my phone right now, even though I got it run through the system also. That was Sonny Bono trying to sabotage. No, man. Hey, man, you know something? Speaking of Sonny, next week, I'll let you all in on this. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be in Atlanta. And I'm going to be in Atlanta shooting a pilot with Sonny Bono. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a comedy pilot where people roast each other. So it's going to be done at a big comedy club in Atlanta. It's going to be taping there. So we're going to see how that turns out. And I'm telling you right now, Lewis, brother, I went over the jokes. See, I got the jokes right here on my phone, man. I would let you guys hear them, but I don't know. Sonny might be listening. You dig? So I can't let you. Some of the jokes that was given to me, y'all know I had to rewrite most of them. So it's going to be on like a steaming pot of neck bones when I eat him like a bowl of collard greens. I'm telling you right now, dog. But hey, that is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, we were waiting for them because we hadn't done 3 the hard way in a while. Last time we were supposed to do the show. Now, Chris, I got something to do, man. I got other commitments, man. You know, that's how when we got to do important things, they got other important things to do. Well, what's up with that, Marco? What's up with that? I got another podcast to do. Man, I'm just swamped. Yeah. So what I do? It was all good though because we had a good time that night. I had to go on by myself. This, that, and the other. The Enforcer. Well, the Enforcer's a little bit more laid back, man. He's like he rolled with whatever. But it's that Dilworth, man. Now y'all see why. Y'all see why Russo be getting on his ass. Y'all see why. You know, matter of fact, Russo is going to be on the show maybe next week. I don't know when I'm flying out. If I'm home next week, I'm going to do the show. If not, I don't know. I'm going to see what's up, though, y'all. But I'm going to take my laptop and everything with me. So then I can't promise that because, man, in Atlanta, brother, I ain't got time to be in no. Oh, I'm going to leave that alone, brother. We're going to get this show on the road, man, because y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what's going to be going down. Let me see. See if my boy out there.
You over here telling on yourself.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
You almost out here telling on himself, so you know. Gotta be careful.
There they go.
It's a great day.
Chris? What's up in Boston, man? What's going on?
Hi, y'all. What's up?
Y'all missed it. Y'all missed the intro, dog.
The intro.
Yeah, man.
You just started.
The music, man. I had to start without you.
You just started.
He was on Facebook.
I started a few minutes ago, man.
You was actually supposed to start at 7:00, but I digress.
Dog, okay. I just got through explaining to the audience what was going down. My stuff been tripping. Last week, I couldn't even do my black and white show. Well, I did my black and white show. We had to do it an hour later, and I had to do it on my phone. My computer been tripping, man, but I got it together. I got it together, dog. I got you here, brother. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
I kept telling you about that DOL or that American online shit. It's outdated. So I tell you.
Start using that dialogue.
Yeah, you told me, man. But hey, dog, I live in a rural area. I can't just get everything, man.
No, you don't. I know you rich and all, but no, come on.
I wish I was rich, but I'm retired, man. I'm retired.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, man, glad to see you guys, man. I know we didn't hook up last time, but 3 the Hard Way is always on the move, man. All 3 of us. But guys, wait a minute. David, Dooney just said, "Rest in peace, David Harris." Coach Eason. Oh yeah, man, and the Warriors, man. Yeah. I saw that Dooney. Yeah, man. Condolences out to him, man. He was in a lot of stuff other than the Warriors, man. But a hell of an actor, David Harris. I never knew his real name. But one of my favorite movies, man. One of my favorite movies. Classic. But anyway, guys, you guys been keeping up with everything in pro. This is when we talk about pro wrestling. This is who we come to for pro wrestling. And I got a couple of things I want to ask you guys opinions about. And everybody that's out there listening, man, I want to hear y'all opinions too. We're talking pro wrestling tonight. We're going to leave Dale alone because that's a lost cause. Ain't no need of even bringing his team up no more till next year. Let me look at my calendar. Yeah, next year, you know. But anyway, brother, I'm having some thoughts, man, about MVP going over to AEW with Shelton Benjamin, man, and trying to bring that. Y'all remember the conversation we had about the Hurt Business, right? Right. Remember that? Right. Yep. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all remember what old Ray Dog said about the Hurt. You remember what I said about the Hurt Business? Now, they done took it all the way over to another promotion. And I want you to give me your outlook, both of you. Give me your outlook on what you think, and then I'm going to give you mine. Go.
Go, Chris.
Why me?
Hey, he don't even want to go. I can see it in his face.
Oh, okay.
He don't want to go.
All right. So
he don't want to go.
I'm going to tell you like this. So,
okay.
What's going on, everybody?
Straight up.
Welcome to Zamunda, yo. So my whole thing is that the thing is, it was too many Negroes on WWE television. So of course,
on WWE television?
On WWE television. So you already knew that Triple H was not, he wasn't going to allow the Hurt Business or anybody to overshine the Island Boys, if you will. But
hold on, right there. Hold on, let's stop. No. Okay, I got to get. We got to make sure that the audience understands everything. Cool. Now you are putting the Island guys in the same category with the African American guys.
No, what I'm saying is that the bloodline is dominating everything in WWE.
Okay,
they literally have assimilated the whole entire WWE step.
Okay, I got you. Now I understand what you're saying. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you know, it's my sarcasm. Okay, so sorry,
but which we know. I think you was writing jokes for that dude in New York the other night. Was that you?
Shut the hell. Oh, you talking about that racist ass rally? We're not.
Yeah, were you writing those jokes?
We're not talking about.
I heard you was behind a couple of them jokes.
No, I'm all about my Puerto Rican people. They are not in the island of trash. No,
okay.
no. But anyway, moving on now. So my big thing is that I think they are going to prosper in AEW. I think Tony Khan knows the assignment. You know, it took him a while, but he was like, listen, you know, since WWE dropped the ball with the Hurt Business, and the Hurt Business could have been like the biggest, you know, faction of the modern day era, but because they dropped the ball, they picked the ball up somewhere else, which I have no problem with it. Now, would they get the attractions like they were the guy in WWE? No. I just really feel that, you know, AEW took a chance with them. I'm liking it. I'm liking the black representation, unlike, you know, them talking about black representation with Sexy Red that, you know, I guess spreads gonorrhea, but, you know, I digress, whatever. My whole thing is that I think it's one of them situations where we have to wait and see. Shelton Benjamin looks really, really great. Like, you know, for him to be 49 and still moving at you know, athlete or I guess not athletic, but at an elite level, I really think that is good. Now, who was that? I think it was Dave Meltzer, the one that you don't like, Uncle. He said that, he said that Shelton Benjamin shouldn't be beating up like younger talent. I think what they're doing is they're telling the story in the ring. So, like with what he was saying, like was complete bullshit. I think what we do need to do is just sit back and wait, and see what happens. Matter of fact, Shelton Benjamin is going against Swerve Strickland tomorrow night. So they're telling the story. Unlike in the WWE, give them a chance, see what's going to happen, and that's about it.
Right,
like my plan.
So if we go back in time where the Hurt Business was on SmackDown, Hurt Business was on Raw, and the Bloodline was on SmackDown. They had two dominant heel factions on each show. I don't think they expect the Hurt Business to get traction like it did, because remember they came together doing that Raw Underground segment, which didn't work, and it got traction. It got so much traction. Remember, Bobby was in that terrible storyline with Lana and Rusev thing and the pandemic, so they erased all that.
Mm-hmm.
MVP came out. He was the mouthpiece. He was their Paul Heyman. He was the guy that was going to set up. They had nothing for Shelton Benjamin, Braun Shelton Benjamin, and he looked back. He looked like his elite self back in 2004, 2005. And if they start going trash, all he needed was one more guy. They got that one more guy with Cedric Alexander. Everything was going smooth until we started getting the audience back. And oh no, we're pushing this story over here because this is our guy. He's the face, which is Roman in the Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Right before WrestleMania, that's when they broke up the team. Right before WrestleMania. And
now that was under Vince.
It didn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
So when you had opportunity, and let's roll fast forward, you start teasing us with these Easter eggs in the background. MVP trying to bring up the Hurt Business. You're bringing back the feel again. Everybody's like, all right, second time around, we got the audience back. The audience wanted it, not just black people. The audience wanted it because Bobby Lashley was y'all was not doing nothing with Bobby Lashley, and y'all MVP was sick of almost. We was trying to get that back together, then you squashed it. Like in 1 week,
man couldn't talk.
Right. That's all he does.
Right.
Oh, but then the story come out. Fast forward, story come out. MVP said he asked Triple H, like, this would be a good time to do it. Triple H shut it down. So now you drop the ball not once but twice. It's not gonna be no third time. Third time now is in AEW, and the way they set it up, it's not all three of them come in. MVP showed up first. Then Shelton had 2 matches under his belt. AEW look outstanding. So again, mouthpiece, passing out the card, teasing that he's trying to recruit other people. This tomorrow is a big opportunity to see what's going to happen next. Is Bobby Lashley going to come out, or is the one of the people that he gave the card to, are they going to come out and on the side? The way they do it slow. They got your attention, because right now that's the match right now. Everything on the card, that's the match. But what Tony's doing is not rushing it, which I am so happy he's not rushing it. He's slowly, like Chris said, because that's one thing people complain about AEW. You don't do stories. Well, he's slowing it down so you can get invested. Because once the payoff come out and you see Big Bobby come out, like, oh, here it is. Or get one of the young guys, or Ricochet, or a Leo Rush that got the card. So somebody else, because they're gonna have to have a fourth person, because you already know Bobby's coming. I just like how they doing it.
In my opinion, I understand exactly where both of you guys are coming from. But in my opinion, as far as professional wrestling goes, if it ain't somebody like me writing it, it ain't gonna be right.
So let me ask you this. So let me ask you this: the way Swerve got the world championship, and he looks like I've never seen a strong title reign like Swerve Strickland in any company, any mainstream company. Now we could talk about Big Moose and TNA, but they made Swerve looks strong, like really, really strong. So are you stating?
Yeah, but that's Swerve. That's Swerve. It's on a whole nother level because Swerve is fresh. You see what I'm saying? Whenever something is fresh, you have to preserve it. You know, because you got so much mileage you can get out of it. So you can't put him in the same category as a Hurt Business from a just factual point of view. Secondly, as far as the Hurt Business goes, what does it look like? Shelton Benjamin, world-class wrestler, like you said, still on top, still can go out there and go with the best of them. But it take me 20 minutes. It take me 20 minutes to be the guy that comes up to my waistline. And that makes you look strong. So if you got to go 20 minutes with, what's the kid's name?
Lio Rush.
Lio Rush. Lio Rush. I mean, was I watching a gag? I mean, really, dog? You should have put that sucker in a bear hug and it should have been over with. But I'm flipping. I'm jumping. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And come on, brother. You supposed to come in strong. When a faction comes in, I'm just telling you how things work in professional wrestling. For everybody out there that's listening, I'm going to show you how things work. When they bring a person in strong, they got to come in strong. Because if you went 20 minutes with Lio Rush, now you're talking about wrestling the champ that just dropped the strap. How that's going to look? Okay, if they go toe-to-toe for 20 minutes, then Lio Rush should be in line for the heavyweight championship then.
Well,
that's a valid point. Yeah, that's right.
And Lio, I mean, come on, man. So, in essence, if you don't look strong, how is it going to ever get over? If you don't look strong, you the muscle. You dig what I'm saying? You the muscle. The muscle is always the guy behind the guy.
Not necessarily.
No. He's not the. That's why I said the big picture probably comes tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Now you're talking about perception. I'm talking about what is.
Well, no.
You're talking about what may happen.
No.
I don't see Shelton Benjamin as the muscle.
No. Well, right now.
You muted us.
Services nervous?
No, he mute us. You mute. Unmute.
That's the second time. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
That's the second time it's done that, and I didn't do it. It did it on its own.
Damn it, Sonny.
Something just came. But anyway, what I'm saying is only two guys come out. Only two guys come out. You got to follow me on this. You know, your perception is one thing. I'm talking about what they're presenting, not what they might do. What they presented right now. Shelton Benjamin, MVP comes in, then here comes Shelton Benjamin with his suit on. He's always the muscle because the mic guy is the mic guy. Everybody behind you is the muscle. That's how it works. That's how it's always works. Even in gangster movies. The guys that don't say nothing are the ones that do all the ass kicking rather.
There you go.
Okay. Now he comes in, instead of showing how tough he is and how good he is, he got to have this long ass match with Lio Rush. I ain't saying nothing about Lio Rush. You know what I'm saying? He's a good wrestler, but the kid is only 150 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, look what happened with Brock Lesnar when
I could care less. I ain't going to all of that. I'm trying to explain to you. Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm trying to explain to you the percept of how things in professional wrestling work. If you don't get over strong, you will always be weak. Always. You will always be a guy to get right here, but you'll never go over. And it looks to me that is what they're doing right now with the Hurt Business.
I disagree because it's too early. Like, I mean, we haven't even seen the
That's my point. you only got one chance to make somebody look strong, which is when they first get there. Mm-hmm. Do you honestly believe?
Oh, we only
answer me this.
We haven't
both of you. Both of you. Answer me this.
Okay.
Do you honestly think Lio Rush, if he had a match on SmackDown or if he had a match on Raw with Shelton Benjamin, how long would that match last? Or would it even take place?
3 minutes.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Guys like that in the wrestling business are expendable. You use them to enhance talent. Not that they're not talented. He's super talented, but he's not bankable. Nobody's going to spend money to see Lio Rush. Nobody.
Maybe
unless he's in a
not. Yeah,
we ain't talking about the indies.
You talk about the mainstream.
But this is the thing. I said this a long time ago. Chris is my witness. I said one thing about AEW, they got an indies mentality.
They do.
I know that.
And I get what
no. You got an indie mentality for the whole show go. I'm talking about a sector of the show. Do you honestly believe going 20 minutes with Lio Rush made Shelton Benjamin, it made him look like a ham and egger?
It made him look old.
Exactly. Exactly.
I get what he's saying.
He huffing and puffing after that.
That's what I'm saying. I get where Unk going. And that's why I said the mind that they're going is, listen, we're gonna give you the big victory. But we gotta make
was that a big victory?
Well,
no.
But get what
it was just basically like showing people like what Shelton Benjamin is capable of.
He still could
the way he beat his ass was methodical. It was methodical. It wasn't supposed to be like a wrestling match. It was to say, hey, listen, I'm vicious and I'm gonna whoop his ass. I think the big test comes tomorrow.
Right. That's what I say. Tomorrow.
That's why I say I wasn't really worried about Lio Rush.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, I'm not worried about Lio Rush either. What I'm talking about, we're going to do a faction, and the faction is going to be players on a major television show.
Right.
They got to look strong if people are going to buy it. If not, what are you doing it for?
I agree.
What are you doing it for? Then you're doing the same damn thing that WWE did.
I mean, that's debatable. I mean, what exactly did WWE do with the Hurt?
Nothing.
With the Hurt business, what they
was on TV every week, and that was it.
But the thing that
they never got a chance to really run nothing other than putting the title on Bobby Lashley.
See, that's why I gotta change. That's why I said when they first came out, which on that segment that no one didn't get except for that one time, because now I'm gonna go with what you just said, because remember when they came out, all three, they beat up everybody.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's when it first came out. You got to make people look strong.
Right.
That is the unwritten law of professional wrestling.
Right. That's what I said.
Because that puts you in the position to use you whatever direction they're gonna go in. Okay, this is what these guys are. But man, that ain't what I'm seeing right now.
Too early.
And tomorrow night's match, come on, brother. This guy, Swerve, is a top guy. Another thing I don't like is first thing they do, bring the brothers out and they bickering with the other brothers.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's no different than a white person dealing with a white person.
Yes, that works. That works. Yes.
Me.
Yeah. I'm preaching tonight. Now we don't sugarcoat it. Yes. Come out there and stomp a mud hole in them.
Yes.
And then you tell the brothers, if y'all want some, you can get some too. Mm-hmm. You cannot, the way, like I'm saying, I'm just telling they doing it from I can tell nobody of color has anything to do with this whole angle. It's so vanilla. It's damn near transparent. I can see it from a mile away.
I can agree.
I can see it because Swerve, they give you the little deal where Swerve blaming his second. Well, you wasn't here for me. But man, I'm cool with you. Well, wait a minute, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? They've been doing that shit for 100 years.
There you go.
100 years. They've been doing that shit for 100 years. And I'm looking at this the other night, and I'm like, damn. Let me look at my 101 years now. I mean, damn. Clean this up, bro. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the fans will get rid of it real easy because they didn't. If I done seen it 50,000 times, fans have seen it 50,000 times. It's old as the crucifixion. You got to do something better than that. If I was a writer, I ain't coming out saying nothing to Swerve until it's time to say something to him. Till it's time to say something to him. Not right off the bat, because once you get into something, you ain't got nowhere else to go. What can Swerve do? Okay, I whoop Shelton Benjamin, or either I join up with him.
This is
it ain't nowhere else to go.
Oh, wait, this is why I said, it's
okay.
I said that segment should have been saved on TV. Because
it was what now?
Which one?
The segment that happened in the pay-per-view when Swerve came out at the first time he came out on a Wrestle Dream, and MVP and them came in. That should have been saved on TV. And I understand that was his hometown, and he,
I understand.
Heard from him, but the thing is, why I really think it should have been there, because we've had to wait and wait and let us wait, because now we in this.
Not necessarily. Not if you're writing it the right way.
Right, but
not if you write. Not if you know what you're writing and know how to write it.
Cool, but
not if you know what you're writing and know how to write. Because if you're going to bring something from WWE, and bring it in to your organization, and don't try to make it big, then what you bring them for? They're just scenery for the public. We talked about the Hurt Business, and Chris just mentioned a few minutes ago about how they didn't want the Hurt Business over, the bloodline and this, that, and the other. No, but like I explained to you, I don't care if the bloodline was even there or not, they still wouldn't have did it. They still wouldn't have pushed it.
Of course, because of their color.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how WWE runs their business. Like we were talking about, people asking about, racism questions with Triple H and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not, I would defend. Matter of fact, me and Avi's on the deal right now. Me and Avi had this conversation, a week or two ago? Also, we had the same conversation that you and I are having right now. And I was giving him just an overall outlook of certain persuasions as it pertains to professional wrestling. And in some cases, they never change. They will always let you get to a certain place, but it's never over. You know what I'm saying? I always let you get there, but you ever notice you never get to go over.
Right.
And I ain't talking about the term we use in professional wrestling, going over, which just means winning a match. You know what I'm saying? It's always you can get to the gate. You always get to the gate, but they never let you in. Maybe that's a better way to put it.
Kind of like if I go back in time, and I probably know where I'm going with this, Kofi Mania.
What was that?
Kofi Mania. When
let's kill that in one whip.
Right, we give you the keys to the castle. We do this because we want to shut up people, but as soon as like, all right, I think he had enough time. Let's go. He can't stay. What you got is a limited time membership in the clubhouse, and it just expired. We got to get you out.
Yeah, because we had some heat. We had a heat from a reporter nosing around here, so we did this just to satisfy him. You dig what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying the Hurt Business got to. I swear to Jesus Christ, I wish I was writing or helped write that whole episode. All the players, it wouldn't have nothing to do with a Swerve Strickland right now. I'm going after the who's who round here. Who's who? Like Kurt Russell said in the movie The Thing, we got a storm coming in 4 hours, then we're going to know who's who. Yeah. We're going to know who's who. And that's what the Hurt Business wants to do. We coming for the players. And I don't care if the players are heels. I don't care if the players are baby faces. Make a statement. Now you a player. You in the game. Make a statement.
Mm-hmm.
But how easy is it to put the brother against the brother that's going against the other brother? How easy is that? Man, I can get a 12-year-old kid in the junior high to write that with a little help from me. I swear to God. You come in, brother, and you make a statement. And this MVP, who's a good friend of mine, lives right here in Houston, doing the same gimmick he was in WWE. Brother, come out there looking fucking pissed off. I already got fucked in one goddamn wrestling organization. Now I'm really pissed off. Now I'm really going to put my foot down. I ain't going to let, you don't let nothing happen to you twice. See, a lot of people don't think about the small superlatives. They don't think about that. They think about the big shit that everybody can see. No, it's the small things that can be the difference in how Angle gets over. The small thing. No, you don't take no prisoners. We here for a reason. And take that cane and crack somebody up on the side of the head with it. That's a statement.
If you think
Leo Rush, you would have took that sucker and threw him in the 5th row and made people go, damn, boy, they serious. They are serious. They can keep their names.
So you think the intensity is not there?
No, not at all. Doing the same old bread and butter bullshit that they was doing in WWE. Same old bullshit.
This is why I like Swerve. Like when Swerve got fired, that was not the Swerve we saw in WWE. That's not the Swerve I saw. He had a chip on his shoulder. He came with an attitude. He even said it on his first interview. I'm going to be the man that runs this within the year or two. Guess what? Within a year or two, he was the AEW World Champion. Mm-hmm. So, if MVP came, he still had the suit and all, but like you said, instead of coming interrupting Nana, he should have came and busted somebody's ass in the ring and said, "Hey, right. I'm here to take over this fight." And that'd been dope because guess what? You had to bust either Bryan Danielson's head open, you had to get Jon Moxley, some of the big heavy hitters, the franchise. Hell, go after the EVPs themselves. It's like, oh, okay, now this is the Hurt. This is the Hurt part of the Hurt business, the Hurt Syndicate, whatever. Right. But you came straight at Nana. And
but like I say, the easiest thing in the world to do is do the easiest thing in the world. The easiest thing is to do the easy shit. Do the hard shit. See if it works. Because see, you got them guys, this guy, former world champion, these guys coming over, been working on top in the big organization. Mm-hmm. Hey, they looking at each other from afar like two dogs. Mm-hmm. But they don't say nothing to each other yet. They looking at each other from afar, and then some kind of way they cross paths. Mm-hmm. Then that's when it's like, just because we both black don't mean we supposed to all be in the ring together. That's too easy. That's what white folks and everybody else want to see. Right. You niggas can't get along. That's what they want to see. That's today. That's that hip hop generation. Don't push that bullshit. Push the real stuff from yesterday. The angry black guy.
I think that's what Ava was talking about in the comments. Like he said two things. I don't know if it's a he or she, but let me just read this one comment. He said,
which one?
Let's ask the question. This one where it says, let's ask the question why the reason there are limitations attached to the oppressed due to fear that's institutional. Holding
I think that's Avi.
Avi. Okay. Yeah, that's Avi. Mm-hmm.
That's the guy I was telling you about.
Yes.
Avi is just communicating with the audience right now. Also, people that's asking questions. So that's what Avi's doing. Oh, okay. Yeah. But no, Avi's 100% right. That's what I'm talking about. So if you got something new, baby, use it. Use it. And then push them strong.
I think the biggest issue with us as African Americans is like we want stuff on a silver platter, and we have to have like that that selfish attitude that it's all about me. If it ain't gonna be about me, it ain't gonna be about nobody else.
Dog, you gotta be willing to get it and sacrifice to get it. Mm-hmm. Other than that, you just like everybody else.
Exactly.
They already did that.
You just a statistic at this point.
Go down there where the announcers are. Tony Schiavone, move out the way. Give me that microphone.
Yeah,
anybody that got a problem with me,
because Avon, this is what people need to do in the corporate world and also in the wrestling world. I see a lot of this shit that be going on, but a lot of these fans are well, I just want to see my tribal chief. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's like, I mean that's cool. I mean you can like whoever the fuck you want to like, but at the end of the day, when we talk about black people, I'm like, I need you to be on another level. We are white counterparts, but it's like black people okay, give me my bag. And
but that's the thing. That's the thing. When you got writers that don't know your culture,
that's a big.
They don't know how to get you over. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's take Swerve. In my opinion, Swerve Strickland. In my opinion, if I was writing for Swerve Strickland, look at me, man. That's me having a gap in my mouth. I always have a problem with S's and shit like that, even my own name. But even
shout out, Chris.
But even with Swerve, he would be the ultimate African American babyface. You know why? Because there aren't any. He's a babyface by name alone. It would be nothing cool coming out with glasses and, looking like the Predator and all the garb and stuff. No, he would be a African-American baby face. The one that sells like a motherfucker, the ones that's cool with the people, well-spoken. You dig what I'm saying? None of the fucking, look like he just came from downtown New York stuff. That's just the way I see a baby face that can get over. And that's when you make people get behind somebody. Not like that middle of the road, half heel, half babyface, like they started in the Attitude Era. Mm-hmm. Fuck that shit. No, you a babyface. And you want people to love you. Mm-hmm. Because every time I put a heel with you, they think they got you. But old Swerve always get them at the end. Because you're the ultimate athlete. With all his athlete, man, don't get me started, man. People just don't know. If I was a writer, everything, I'll put it like this. Everything with Harlem Heat came from within. Nobody wrote for it.
Get out my
Nobody
head,
wrote for it. Did you know that?
Wait. First of all, get out my head because I'm about to bring y'all up. Because I'm like, because the reason why I said that is because back then, we didn't have a lot of representation. And
right.
I told you this a long time ago, Stevie, that when I saw you and your brother come out, and I saw y'all saying you're from Harlem Heat, 125th Street, like nigga, that's across the way from you. What? Yes, right. Yes. And you in Atlanta talking that shit. So I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. So I did. So
no, hold your thought. Hold your thought. Mark just said fans hate babyface. It's too much now. Fans hate babyface is too much nowadays. So what? It's not that so what? That's because they're not putting them. They're not putting baby faces with the right people.
They're making baby faces.
It's a way to do everything. But anyway, I appreciate your thought. Go ahead, Enforcer.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that one after I do this one. But when you get the representation, then you got people that they like in companies that look at things like today, what's trending. Oh, right. In hip hop. Oh, this is trending. So come out like this. And,
right.
And bring out the hip hop stars and
right.
the athletes that wear the bling bling and all that stuff. They don't look at a baby face like how you describe it. And then let me just go on to that question, like he said. Why people hate baby faces is because the way they present them, like, oh, we gotta come out like we running for president. Like, oh, we gotta come out
exactly.
babies, and we gotta make long ass, tired ass speeches and tell them to drink milk and all this. You don't have to do all that. You don't
You don't
do all that.
have to.
I mean,
You're not to be a good, strong baby face. I'm not saying being the guy that gets beat up for fucking 90% of the match. You know what I'm saying? And then gets a roll up at the end. I'm not talking about that guy.
Right.
It's a way to do everything if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know it and you kind of like pretty much surmise to what everything is going on, then your show look just like everybody else's show. Then your characters look like everybody else's characters. Then your baby faces look like everybody, and your heels look like everybody, and the whole show looks the same. The whole show. You got to have some separation in some way, shape, or form. That is why I say what I say about the Hurt Business. Y'all got to be something totally different than what you were. A totally different attitude.
I just really feel because I think we should revisit this maybe in about 2 months or so, just to. And
you think something gonna change?
Hopefully.
You think something gonna change?
So. Yeah, I hope so.
They've been got pile drived. They've been got pile drived on their heads, and you won't even need them no more.
But you know what? The reason I think Chris would say 2 months because right now, especially in AEW. They're not the focal point of any storyline right now. It's a whole nother story that people are more focused on right now. So if you give it 2 months, if they could make some moves where you're not thinking about this storyline they talking about right now, maybe that's a change.
2 months.
You're still missing my point.
No. Hold on.
First impression.
I got that.
You can't go once they've came in and went 30 minutes with Lio Rush. You can't go back.
But that's not that. That's just a small piece of the puzzle. Huh?
No, it's not. If I'm talking about it, it's done purposely. So that's my point. If something like that is done purposely, all the rest of it's going to be done the same way.
How about this?
Okay.
How about this?
That's just me.
Okay. Well,
now you're gonna have to prove me wrong.
No.
Go ahead.
That's why I'm saying give me at least 3 months, and then I'll see if you're right or wrong.
I'm gonna give you 3 years.
I don't need 3 years.
I'm gonna give you 3 years.
I don't need 3 years. That's fucking too long. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow.
But I'm gonna say this to redeem themselves. I'll tell you right now, if he comes out tomorrow, Bobby Lashley destroys whoever it is, whatever his path.
Swerve?
No, whoever. Because
I thought you said you're working with Swerve tomorrow.
No, Shelton's working with Swerve. But Bobby Lashley will come in.
Wait a minute. That's speculation again. I don't know if Bobby Lashley's coming.
Bobby Lashley is signed with AEW.
Supposedly. Oh, okay.
Yeah. If the question is where,
is he coming in with the Hurt Business?
We don't know. Don't know.
Okay.
But I'm assuming he is. But again, we're just assuming right now. So we don't know.
So they're gonna make Bobby Lashley the wrecking crew and Shelton Benjamin, the guy that goes 20 minutes with Lio Rush. Then Shelton Benjamin turns on the Hurt Business and goes on his own.
I swear if that comes true, I'm coming at you.
But there's another. I mean, because so MVP is playing with us. He been giving out his business cards to Mercedes Moné, to Ricochet, which we also stated on the cookout on TikTok, if you guys are following us, that somebody, the fourth person or the fifth person or whatever, is going to be somebody that we least expect. But we already know that this is going to be an all-black cast. We know that for a fact. It's the fact of who. Now, someone earlier mentioned Hobbs. I think Hobbs should stay far away from her business. I don't think, because right now he's still dealing with the Don Callis' family. Right. Still dealing with them.
Dealing with injury. That's what he's dealing with.
Yeah. But another thing with Powerhouse, he needs to not be with a faction. He needs that separation, man.
He needs to be by himself.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Chris, remember we told him that in Philly. I think, yo, man,
we talked to him.
When you started, you was on fire by yourself.
He was.
And then you went with
but you know what? That's how people look at. He ain't writing the show. He ain't writing the show. And that's what I'm saying. You got people that's looking at him totally different the way you look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't fucking know, because the kid is money. The kid should be a strong baby face, in my opinion. A strong baby face.
Not with that look.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Badass, but I just
they want all black folks to be heels. All of them, except for the little bitty ones.
Yeah.
The little bitty light-skinned ones. Then they can be baby faces. You see what I'm saying? It's too fucking old. It's too old. People want to root for people like him, bro.
All big black men are mean.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying is,
my black is
you seeing a characterization of how people see real life.
They see it,
and that's what's messed up about it. It's so inverted. It's beyond stupidity. Wow. It's beyond stupidity. The people start to buy it. House, whether he's a heel or baby, that guy could go any way. But the reason I say he needs to stand on his own, because as a heel, you're always in a group of other heels. As a baby face, that's when you can really stand alone.
The whole big, strong guy. The whole perception of the black man is they're weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got the woman that's taking over and shit. So it's like,
why is that?
I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, and you don't listen.
I am listening to you.
No, you're not.
I'm tired. I'm tired of this whole perception that black people cannot be on the same level as white people.
That's the wrestling writing perception.
So how can we
see what I'm saying?
How can we get out of that?
Because you got to be vocal. That is why if I was writing, I would convince people, because I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to make him see what he doesn't see, because he can't see anything and he's never been forced to see it. He can't see it.
Remember when
he's educated by the same school system that everybody else is educated on.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to see things one way.
But remember, we talked about this one. Like, I don't know. What we said wrestling is the only line of entertainment where they can control us, where they can have limitations on us.
Exactly.
In sports, you can't limitation the talent. The talent was going to take. In wrestling, though, they can hold it. Like, okay, we're going to put you here, and that's it. And we feel like you're getting up, we're going to put you up here, or we're going to bring you right back down.
No variety, because they don't see variety. They see wrestling variety. They see the African-American wrestler in a certain perception.
And look
like R-Truth.
Thank you.
That's one. That's one. But you can go through a whole litany.
No, that's just the primary example.
Well, he's been there for a long time, so I can see why you say that.
Yeah, but he is a clown that, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, so black people got just mental disorders or whatever? Like, we're crazy? We can't be taken serious?
R-Truth.
No, I mean, they've done that with other white guys too, though. You know what I'm saying? They've done it with
Eugene.
Oh, come on, brother! Shit,
that was 20 years ago.
Not to the degree.
I just saw. That's what I said.
Not to the degree of R-Truth, because he's been there so long. But I see what you're talking about, though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's one. But it ain't that's not indicative of what I'm saying, though. That's just one.
Santino spot. That's all.
Huh?
R-Truth took Santino's spot. When Santino left, R-Truth took full time with Santino's spot. Think about that.
Santino was a mess.
Santino Morello. But wait a minute, man. I just seen Dale out there. Dale, the boys were talking about you earlier, man.
What?
They told me, this is what they told me, Dale. Not you, before you came on. The crew, the show guys. Not you guys. This is before you came on.
I'm about to say
Dale, this is what they told me.
House, no, damn.
And I had to agree with them. Real cool, and all these guys, Cron, all of them, man. They said, don't even talk about the Tennessee Titans on this show no more till next year.
Sir.
I told them I will, because they said they don't want to hear it. And hey, man, they the crowd, man. So I can't, if you want to come on and mention something, man, You're welcome to come on. You're always a friend of mine. You're always good to the show, guest on the show. But hey, man, you know, I got to do what the audience say. And they said, don't mention you till next. See, that Cron just said Titans dead.
Damn.
I mean, the same thing could be said about the Bears. I mean, you see what happened with that Hail Mary, that miracle.
God.
Dale, I just wanted to say that, man. But you know, it wasn't me.
Like
see that real cool just said Titans dead like Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh man.
Oh damn.
Louis,
You buried in a baseball field somewhere.
Under a football stadium.
You know what? You know, bro, you are absolutely right, bro. Like the whole thing, like hate has polished to look like equality. That is, dude, that's bars. Because like everybody is saying, like, if you looked at that election, bro, did you look at that election? Because I just
election.
I mean, excuse me, not the election, but that the Trump rally in New York.
I seen pieces of it. Yeah, I didn't watch it live.
Man, bro, I just seen clips of it. I say I'm not seeing this bullshit, but they feel that by hating and like spreading this hate is like another form of equality. It's like, well, I'm gonna give you your respect by hating on you, by like saying that you don't exist. This is a new form of equality, and it's perverted, it's disgusting, but this is 2024.
Well, I honestly think, you know, in a lot of ways, we are being groomed to the point where what's out of the ordinary has now become the ordinary.
We talked about that 2 years ago.
Yes.
You. Mm-hmm.
You know, what's old is new, what's wrong is right. When you can take people and really explain wrong, when you can take people, they can explain wrong and make it sound right. And you know, I'm not crazy. But in this new bizarro world of which we live in now, there's no such thing as wrong anymore.
Yep.
There's no such thing as being held accountable. It's always an excuse.
But you know what that word is called, though, right? Conditioning.
Well, that's what I'm saying, being groomed, which is being conditioned mentally. Like I said, even when you go to school, and I had to learn this, and the professor can come on and talk about this. I had to learn this for myself. For years, because like I told you guys, when I grew up, I was dyslexic. So, and I'm still dyslexic in a lot of ways, but I know how to handle it. And so when I got out of school, and I got help for my dyslexia, you know, because back in these days, you just slow. You know what I'm saying? They didn't realize something was going on with you, because certain people will go, man, when it comes to certain things, that dude, boy, he knows a lot. But when it comes to
you can pick
other stuff, right? When it comes to other stuff, you know, blah blah blah. So after going through and after studying, going to the library, I used to spend a lot of time in the library, and going, you know, just because I felt like I had missed so much. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I missed so much.
I feel that way sometimes, even at 41.
Yeah,
for real. I'm dead.
Yeah. So, you know, studying about certain things, real history instead of the history that we learned in school. So what I finally figured out after reading certain, you know, professors that had written books about certain things that I didn't even know I was interested in, I saw that the educational system is just another way to control your mind. And we all go through it. That same educational systems teaches us as African Americans to feel inferior, because they teach you nothing about yourself. You learn nothing about yourself.
They teach us about our oppressors.
Yeah, exactly. So in essence, you start to look at your oppressors as I should serve them. It teaches your obsessive. It teaches those guys that they are the prominent ones. and
They're
you have a right.
gods.
You have a right to feel like you feel, and everybody should feel beneath you. And in essence, it teaches you how. It teaches you what to think, not how to think. So that was the one thing I had to train myself as a young man to do, was train myself on how to think and do not feel regret for it. So that's why I've always been an outspoken person when it comes to certain things. And I'm not afraid to voice my opinion on things because I know you're bullshit, because I read about your bullshit and I studied your bullshit.
That's why me and you clicked from day one. That's why. It's funny because it's funny because this man that's in the middle. Do you know he aired my interview with you 5 years ago?
He did?
I'm like, yes, right on TikTok. Like, what the oh, that's when I had that big ass fro. Remember, I had that temperature of 102, and I was up, man. I did not feel like doing shit. I told
them that I'm gonna start clipping old episodes. And
I
saw old episodes like, and I see him kept doing this like talking. He said, "Oh, I want to see this the real Stevie Ray," and be like this. Oh, you know. I'm like, oh, is this episode? I'm like, that's dope. Because I never saw it. Like we had a little highlight.
Yeah,
on our intro. But I never saw it like how it came up and how
he was speechless. And I had the mean mug on too, man. I had the mean mug on, you know.
Because he was like, let me see.
I'm like, who the fuck is this thing? I was like, I had to take a closer look. I'm like, oh shit, that's Stevie Ray.
You had this man.
Fuck? Why is he on my channel?
You had this man bouncing off the wall. I was like, what?
I remember that, man. I remember that. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Enforcer. This is the honest to God truth. And I told him this. I've been interviewed by a lot of people. And, you know, I've been and most of them, oh my God, I can't, you know, I try to help them out, you know, as much as I can, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But be that as it may, Chris was the first guy to interview me that I actually had fun talking to him. And he knew his shit. And he was taking a lot of stuff off the top of his head. Once he got over
I had no notes.
Once he got over the shock, you know, because I could hear him like thinking, oh, okay, like some questions he always wanted to ask me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he got him out. And it was a great interview, man. I swear to God. What year was that, Chris?
Dude, that was 2019 before you got inducted.
Okay.
That was in March.
Okay.
When I looked at it, I was like, what happened? And when I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you the questions was on point. He had a certain demeanor about himself, and I was like, bro, this dude got it, man. No lie. I think I told him that. I said, this dude got it, man. You good? Because I've been interviewed by a lot of people, and it's like, okay, Stevie Ray. Now, let's see here.
Because like
in 1993, you know,
bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was nervous. I was really nervous. However,
you didn't show it.
I because I felt like this was the biggest interview of my life. Like I'm interviewing a WWE legend, WCW legend, and it's like those type of opportunities do not come every day. So I'm like, you know what? But I like the more I talk to you, the more comfortable I got. And I'm like, I'm talking to you like I'm talking to one of my friends or whatever. That's like how like some of my like greatest interviews were. Like I'm just talking to you, like you like one of my friends. But then if I feel that you want some bullshit, then that switch turns on. I'm like, bro, listen, you ain't gonna waste my fucking time, bro.
Yeah, I remember that, man. I forgot about it, man. But yeah, man, I said I'm gonna catch him off guard. And a friend of mine, who was that? A friend of mine had hit me up, and now one of my favorite, you know, he's a wrestler,
John.
John.
Flex,
John.
Yeah.
John is like, hey man, surprise this dude on his podcast, man. He's a real cool guy. You know, that's what he said. He said he's a real cool guy, man.
Mr.
And he sent me the link. Yo, Flex. He sent me the link. You know what I'm saying? And he said, surprise him, man. You really make his day. And for Flex, you know what I'm saying? Because Flex is super cool people, man. I said, I'll do it for you, dog. You know, because I'm like, he wouldn't have came to me with that if he wasn't, you know. So I was like, okay, I got the link, and I said, okay, let me put it in there. You know, Speed Stevie Ray. Because I started to put something else, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put Stevie Ray, make him think it's a fan. I'm trying to make him think it's a fan acting like.
I mean, listen, there were 50 people that was in that space, and like that was the first time ever.
Right.
Like, you know, especially on the Facebook, you know, before they fucked up the algorithms and shit. So like I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, like, bro, Flex, man, I didn't even know, even to like that day, like I didn't know that he was following me like that. And hell, I didn't even know he knew you like that. I'm like, damn. It's like, damn, the more you
Flex,
know.
That's my boy, man. That Flex, the concrete man. You want your driveway and things? Flex will come put it in. Now he gonna charge the shit out of your ass.
Right? He's in Florida, right? He's in Florida, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Because I always see him at the damn race car races and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he always be flexing on Facebook.
I always got a workout video going and shit like that, man.
The crazy thing about that, when I watched it, is after the interview. So Chris could not talk for like good 5 minutes. He's like, I'm speechless. I can interview the Hall of Famer. And I was like, so the crazy thing, right? The crazy thing, I clicked it. I showed my wife. She's like, I've never seen him this like, you don't understand.
I was happy, bro.
That was the biggest. That's, if you think about it, that's Chris. You gotta help me out here, because I think that's what really spark plugged your.
It did.
I remember Chris telling me that.
It did.
I remember Chris telling me that.
After my encounter with
kind of got him off the ground.
After it just went up from there. Like he never came back down, bro. And that was 5 years ago.
I told him. Sometimes I go back to watch the old shows and stuff. And I looked at it, I like that, like, because that you can see the difference. Like, yo, his confidence went up. Like, oh,
well, like I said,
bigger, I gotta go better. I'm like, oh, okay. Now
like I said, man,
it was Stevie Ray.
I'll never forget it, because, like I said, it was good conversation, and he had good wrestling questions, man. Because most people just chronicle your career. You know, they can go look up matches and different shit. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm the last guy you want to ask about matches. I can't remember them. You talking about having the tag team titles 10 times. I can't remember them. And somebody go, oh, you wrestled so-and-so in 1990, so-and-so for the tag team belts. And I'm like,
that's not a good interview.
But in essence, that's what I'm telling you. Chronicling things day by day, year by year, inch by inch, like the fucking Three Stooges. Chronicling things like that is hard. I don't think about my career, like that. I can think about, let's say, the feud we had with somebody. You know what I'm saying? A feud. But that's a feud. That's not the matches, because you can't think of everything you did in every match. But the feuds, I can think of the feuds and what time they were and certain other little things that we did, this, that, and the other. But when people start chronicling things like that, man, it's hard. But when they just, like some of the questions you were bringing up and things of that way, and I'm like, that's easy, man. That's conversation. You see what I'm saying? That's conversation where you're not trying to, and even if you do pinpoint things like that, it's not interesting for your show.
Right.
Your show wants to hear things from your guests that they really can't hear
everywhere else. Right. And that's why I tried to focus on in that interview, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we were, I think throughout that, almost an hour, we were talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is your views as an African-American male? Especially, you
Right.
being in a predominantly white company or the white
Right.
industry or whatever, like how did you navigate through those storms? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
me, you just had a conversation instead of us talking about your matches, because we can always talk about your matches, but we're more so
Right.
wanting to know what was Stevie's and Booker T's like experience,
Right.
you know, going
Right.
through that.
And that's
Yeah.
more interesting.
Mhm.
That's more
Mhm.
interesting. Who was out there saying they can't hear? Well, he must be listening on my phone. You got to go to my Facebook page.
Facebook.
Or either you
You
got to
talking to
go
somebody
to.
offline?
Yeah, no, I got my phone on also.
Oh,
They
okay.
was actually saying they can't hear you guys. But they're not booked into the system. They probably looking at me from my phone. Hold on.
I'm thinking, like I told Ziggy.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Ziggy, when he said we need more watch hours and stuff, like, well, how about this? I just put some clips on from the old shows.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
He said, no, Stevie.
Oh, cut everybody off. I got him back on now. But yeah, man, go to Stevie Ray TV.
Yes.
Go to Stevie Ray TV, guys. That's
on YouTube.
On YouTube. That's where you can see it better. You can also look at it on Facebook, but not on my phone.
If you're on YouTube,
go to my
like,
Facebook
share,
page
and subscribe, damn it.
But eventually, I think I'm going to be, here. I've been talking about this for a minute, but the system been messed up. But I think I got the system right now because everything seemed to be working pretty good right now, man. Totally different from the last 2 times we've been on. I can scroll my stuff. I wasn't able to do that. You guys came in real easy when I sent the invite, because I couldn't even send you an invite today. Remember, I called Chris and I told him I couldn't even send an invite. The invites were tripping, man.
Was that AOL?
What's wrong with you?
I'm looking at
Don't
you.
worry about what it was, man.
If
I'm trying to save some money, I'm trying to save some money. Why you worry about it?
Because you got. First of all, you got technology from like when I was in not grade school, but when I was graduating from high school. I have not heard that in 20 years. You got mail. What are you using?
I don't know. That might have been my phone. Yeah, that was you. You sent me a message saying you got the link. It just popped up on the phone,
and it says you got mail.
Yeah.
I know my.
I like the old AOL gimmick. I like that old AOL gimmick.
So you got that as your phone notification.
Bro, hey, can I like what I like without you making fun of it? Can I do that?
I'm sorry. Listen,
can I like what I like?
Listen,
I don't say nothing about you running around on a scooter getting ran over by somebody. Do I say something about that?
He's not letting that go.
First of all, no, you don't have to let it go. Let's talk about you and that AOL. Let's talk about.
No, I'm just saying.
Let's talk about before Christ. Let's talk about that.
Look, man, that's just me alerting me that I got a message. Is that okay with you? You can change them on the phone. You know that, right? Okay. I can hit a button and change it.
So you got an Android, right?
And
I got an Android too, nigga. I'm
cool. Okay. So when you get a message, what does it say? What does it say?
I want to know.
Twiddle down. What kind of song coming up on that moment?
No, I got you.
Hold on. I want to hear it.
Yeah, you gonna
let me send you a message. Let me send you a message right now.
Lord.
Let me send you a message right now.
Hold on,
watch this shit. Watch this shit.
Lord.
Watch this shit. Send him a message, Enforcer. Send him a message. I want to hear this shit.
Wait.
Well, come on. One of y'all. Come on.
One of us. All right, hold on.
Yes. Come on. Just say hi. Test. Hi. Come on.
Okay.
Laugh your asses off.
I want to hear this. I'm trying to talk about my AOL. Yeah. It's loud. I can hear it anywhere in my house.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
What the fuck?
An idiot
Listen
is
at
attempting
this.
to reach you on your
Listen
cellular
at
device.
Hold up. So all those times I've been calling, you like, just
That's
text,
what it says.
just text me.
That's how respectful.
So he can have
That's
a
how you
fucking
respectful.
Listen, I be calling. You like, I can't answer. Text me. So this is why you want me to text you so you can have a nice laugh. But
Right.
Your ass ever fucking again. I'm calling
Right.
you. You better answer the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen.
That's messed up, man.
No. That's
No.
for
See, that's
everybody.
one. That's one you made yourself.
No, I didn't make this. No. I got this from.
That's
an app.
not downloaded in your phone.
It is.
It is.
That's not down.
It
I got
is.
an Android too. It ain't nothing like that on the phone.
See, the difference between me and you is that I'm technological. I can find this shit.
See that? See, like I said, it went in the phone. You got to go in there and find it.
I can find disrespectful shit like this. You
Ain't
want
that some shit?
what?
Ain't
What?
that- Don't ask me if I want one. No.
Do you want one?
No. Why?
Because I want you to get. I listen.
I don't need you want me to get nothing. Just let my stuff alone.
No.
Leave my stuff alone. You heard mine.
My shit is dope, and you know that you like my shit. You know you do. That's why
I give
you
up.
inquiring.
I give up, brother. I don't want my phone talking to me like that. I got a respectful phone. You dig? I got a respectful phone when people come around.
Listen, if an idiot is calling me, I need to know if I want to pick up or not.
I've never
What the? Why? Okay, why would an idiot be calling you in the first place? That's my point.
Because they want conversation.
If you know he an idiot already, why is he calling you anyway?
Because I need to know. I need to verify. This is called third-party verification. You know, I need that shit. You understand me?
I got you, bro. I got you. Okay.
Not okay. So enforce.
Hey, Tony.
You are not an idiot. Sometimes you are, but you're not an idiot. I'm gonna change.
Don't do me. Don't do me no favors.
What? I am. I'm gonna check. Listen, I think the shit was funny. Matter of fact, I had my coworker. My coworkers were dying off of this shit. It was like, "Is that your ringtone?" I said, "Yeah, it is." It was like, an idiot is go. What are you really saying about me? I said, "No, it's just stupid." I mean, when I'm stressed out, I like to hear my phone. Please don't call me. Don't call. Okay, all right. I thought somebody was calling me. Never mind. All right, cool. I'm done now. I land my plane. Anybody else want to text me? 414-388-19. Never mind. Never mind. I'm laying my plane. I'm shutting the fuck up.
See, there go my deal again, man. It went to mute again. That's third time. Okay.
Hey, dude,
we're going to get on this. We're going to get on this.
Bad spirits. It's these spirits that's
I think
fucking with this.
It wasn't doing that. It wasn't doing that until I sent you the link.
Oh, you ain't gonna blame me.
Everything was good.
No, you ain't gonna blame me.
Because it asked me something when I sent you the link, and it's never done that before tonight.
Oh, until it got to me.
Yeah, when I sent you the link, it asked me a question. I'm like, what's that? It never did that before. Because I had to go in and redo everything, and it asked me, "Are you sure you want to send this link?"
Wow.
What?
See, you know everybody's
sure.
conversation. This is because I'm black. That's what it is.
Racist bastard.
See what it is. I mean, just racist shit.
I'm not a racist. I'm an everyday bigot. Leave me alone.
Damn.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I'm an everyday
I'm not
bigot.
looking at you, Antonio.
I can't be racist toward. I can't be racist toward you.
Yes, you can. You
no, I can't.
You were racist.
I have no power. I have no power. I have no power over you. But I can be bigoted toward you.
You can be okay. So you're a racist bigot. That's what you're saying.
Well, toward some people I could be, but not you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I knew you.
You're welcome, dog.
Thank you.
I'm just letting you know how the shit go. I didn't make the shit up. You know, it just ain't my system. I just live in it. I'm just telling you how the shit goes.
How the fuck you think I feel? Fuck. You think that this is just roses and dandelions? I mean, no.
I'm just saying, dog. I can't be racist toward another black guy.
Listen,
I can't.
Real cold. This man said that he used equal opportunity bigot. Okay, that's cool. Cool. I actually
cool
like
said
that shit. Yeah, real cool said that shit. He said I use equal opportunity bigot.
Hey, man. Hey, the dude just tell it like it is, man. Real cool, he is a bigot though, man.
Y'all did, damn it.
Real cool is a bigot, man. He's on the show all the time. I gotta watch him.
He is hilarious. He is fucking hilarious.
I gotta watch him, man. I mean, you know, he can't help himself, man. What can you do?
I know. I mean, look at me. Y'all deal with me like every other Tuesday. Shit. The fuck? But no, everybody, listen. I need y'all to fucking vote. Please vote. Next Tuesday is going
Already
down.
have.
We're gonna have a civil war. I'm telling you, in this country, yo.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And you know why I say that?
What's up?
You know why I say that, Chris?
What's up, Uncle?
And ladies and gentlemen, we are glad everybody was able to tune in to 93 The Hard Way. We haven't been on in like a month. But hey, man, this is what we do. Three brothers chopping it up, giving you our wrestling know-how on certain things, man. And hey, man, we're going to see how things turn out. But going back to your question, brother, you can never turn a coward into a hero.
Bars.
I will leave everything with that tonight. So when you're thinking about a civil war, if you ain't ready to die for nothing, you ain't looking at nothing but a pussy. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Sit your ass down and shut up while people still let you. That's what I say to them.
Yeah, fucks to give. Oh.
That makes sense?
Yeah. It keeps me stable.
Hey, man, what is that? What is that? Uppers, downers? What is that?
What? No, it's called
Quaaludes. No, hey, man, we can't do that on the show, man.
I'm sorry, my bad. It was Tylenol. Okay.
All right, I've been kind of under the weather for like last 6 days with a stomach flu, so I know what you're talking about, brother. But hey, man, appreciate everybody out there. But for my man, the enforcer, for my man, Chris Dillsworth, I'm your host, Stevie Ray, and this is 3 The Hard Way, and we'll see you when we see you. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
And be one.
Hey.